Hi, I'm Will from the Electric Art team, and today we're going to be creating quite a beach kind of soft look, one that JLo's wore recently, and I think it would be great to wear kind of on holiday, at festivals and things like that. It's quite an easy look to create, and I think it's going to be really versatile as well. So today we've already started by prepping the hair. We've shampooed it using the Electric Hydrate shampoo and conditioner, and that's just given us a real good base, and it's given the hair a lot of moisture, and it's really kind of kept it nice and soft, so we're ready to go in and style it. So we're just going to go through and we're going to use L'Oreal Techniart Volume Extra Mousse. I'm going to work this over dry hair, and then we're going to blow dry that through. It's going to give it a real good base for when we start tonging this look. So what I'm doing is I'm just sectioning off the hair just to make it easier to distribute the mousse throughout the hair. When you do this at home, it's great to have a section clip, and it's definitely something I keep in my kit the whole time. I'm just going to take large sections of hair through the back, and using golf ball sized piece of mousse, just need to hold that. I'm just going to work it through the hair, just onto dry hair. So you can do this as a second day restyle, or you can do this on the day, but it's great to work it onto dry hair because you're just applying it quite heavily to the mid-lengths and ends. Cool, so I've applied it through the back for Amy, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Amy to apply it through the side herself. So if I just lift up a section for you, Amy, and then just work it over down through the mid-lengths and ends of your hair. Cool, so just using your fingers, you're just going to spread that through the mid-lengths and ends, just so the hair feels just slightly damp with the mousse. So once we've applied all the mousse through the hair, it will be slightly damp. What we're going to use now is going to use our hairdryer, and we're really going to dry this into the hair. This is going to help us build body and volume, but also give a great texture to work from on the hair and a great base to style from. When you're blasting the mousse through the hair, what you might find is it gets a little bit tangly. So about halfway through, just use a large paddle brush and just brush it through, and then carry on blasting. So once the hair's completely dry, what we're going to do is just go through and brush it and comb it through, get rid of any tangles. I'm using a Denman paddle brush today, and I'm just starting at the very ends and just working my way up just gradually. This way it will save you getting any big tangles or knots, and this brush is perfect for this job. So now we're going to move on to step 2, and this is the tonging part. So we've heated up our tongs to the maximum temperature. Now we're just going to section our hair off through the back here and clip it up on top. I've taken quite a deep section, as you can see here, and the key is to keep your sections about 1 inch square on your head. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a medium-sized section of hair. I'm going to place my tongue in at the root, and then just going to wrap the hair around the outside, leaving our ends free. What this is going to do is it's going to help us create this kind of softer, more beachy curl to the hair. The mousse that we worked through earlier is really going to help this set into the hair as well. You can see we're starting to build our waves into the hair. So as you can see, I've worked through the back here now, but I'm just going to get Amy to do one at the front, just to show you how easy this is to do at home. So if you just take your section of hair, Amy, and get your tongue, place it in at the root, and then just wrap the piece of hair around. That's it, just in a big spiral all the way down the tongue. And then just hold that for a second. Just let it heat up a little bit. And then if you just release that, you see, and the mousse that we've put in has really helped prep it. Cool, so when you get to your very top section here, one thing that I really like to do is to get it so it sits back away from the face, and this is going to help it style. So as you can see on this side, see how the curl is sitting backwards and rolling around away from the face. So to do this, you want to place your tongue in on the top and make sure that when you start winding, you're winding backwards and around. And this will just give it that real kind of J-Lo finish where she wears it just back and away from her face. What we've done now is we've finished off giving all the tonging. We've just let it cool down for a minute. That's just going to help it set into the hair. We're going to use the electric serum now, just to finish it off. So I'm just going to put one pump into my hands. I give that to you to hold. Work this in, heat it up really well in your hands before you use it. Then the best thing to do is kind of just give it a really good shake. So we're just going to go in and really shake up this hairstyle, give it much more of a beachy kind of J-Lo feel. So pull it round onto your shoulders and then just use your fingers. This is a really good tip. If you massage the roots, this is just going to help give it a lot of width, but not too much height. The serum is going to help give it shine and help it look glossy and healthy. When you use it in conjunction with the Hydrate shampoo and conditioner as well, the hair's going to look healthy, so you can really mess it up and make it look real kind of sexy and a little bit beachy. Okay, so we're finished. So this is our final look and our kind of sexy J-Lo beach waves. Just a little recap. So we started off by blowing in the mousse just to give it that real firm texture, then use our tongue with our wraparound technique to create the wave. And then to finish off, we've just used our hands, really shaking it out and just helped create this texture by also using your hands to scrunch it as well. So there we go, that's our finished look.